Enough said. Yaktown. Y'all know I had to get the best. Hey, yo, free the realest. Let's go.
Nah, whoever said he the verse king betray y'all. I shoot a butter lines like 13 with Trey Ball. Give me a dozen rappers, 12 stock, tons of passes. I'm 9 times out of 23 running with magic. And Dream State, Robinson, grade 5 of the Lakes, Firebird, flapping U-wings, even Scotty get A. See how I glide, jersey number 10. Ground +4, known to smoke in Philly with the Sons of Men.
Enough said, niggas dead, turn the mics on.
What up, though? It's your boy DJ Nuff Said. I'm back, man. We back. Say, man.
Yo.
Mo Tizzy with me.
Yes, sir.
I got 3 homies with me, man. TaeNino, FeatureLee, and Mature the Servant with me, man.
What up, though?
You got 3 people with me, and I'm fried a little bit and twisted, you know what I'm saying? Feeling good, so I gotta make sure I get all these names right, you know what I'm saying? Let me turn a little bit of this music down, you know, cause we got a lot of shit to talk about, man. We got 3 people. We got a dope-ass joint project. We got individual shit y'all be doing a little bit. You know, a couple y'all been here before. My man ain't spent no time here yet, so I really want to break him down a little bit. Pause, you know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Hey, yo.
We gets crazy up here, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta pause that.
No more weed, man.
Hey, love hate out, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what we on, man.
Yes, sir.
What's good, fellas?
What's happening, man? What's good, boss?
Loving the joint, man. Loving the joint so far.
Yeah.
Been letting it rap about half of the day. You know
Okay.
Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Nice vibe,
Let it
nice
marinate.
vibe.
Let it
Got a
marinate.
Little bit in the crib cleaning up. Then I got on the E-Wave for a minute to check it out. So congratulations, fellas. Like I
Man,
said,
appreciate it.
It's
Much appreciate
just
it.
one of them ones.
Very dope project, man. It's a vibe for sure.
That's love.
Man,
That's
solid.
love. We getting that love up here.
You can play that joint in the whip with your chick. Just ride.
You feel me?
Hey, first off, all 3 of y'all from Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to. I mean, I think I want to say I remember y'all background being from Detroit. Y'all too, but
Oh yeah.
okay.
All right, where y'all from?
West side, best side.
Man.
Where at on the west side? I'm a west side nigga.
Greenfield, Plymouth. Originally from Schoolcraft. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We literally around. Me and Vince literally around the corner.
Literally around the corner. I'll walk to his house. Literally.
Yeah, I'm from 7 Mile away on me, up Curtis and Griggs.
Yeah, you right up the street from me, pretty much. I'm from 7 Mile of Ferguson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, real quick too. Introduce yourselves individually, man. Go ahead, man.
Oh, it's the GOAT, official TaeNino.
Go, man. He came up here, man. Shit, hold up, man.
You gotta pull that mic up, pause. we need to hear you. We gotta hear you, my brother.
He cool over here, man. But
Shit.
yeah, he good. He Gucci.
Hey man, I go by the FeatureLee, man. The one and only, first starting the building, man.
Indeed, man. It's your
Kick
boy.
that birds don't lie too, man.
Yeah. Came in crazy, didn't he?
Yeah.
Came in crazy. It's your man's, man. World heavyweight champion, everything. Vibey, man. Leader of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy, Mature the Servant, man.
Yes, sir.
Dope.
Hey, we gonna get into that belt again a little bit. Like, you have to. It's been a minute. You have to refresh my memory from last time. I remember you came in and kind of got in my man show. You know what I'm saying?
Like Flair shit.
Man, infectious, man. I'm
I
infectious.
be doing a lot of shit, so I can't remember what the whole
That's
the
that
whole
P-Rock.
hookup was.
I thought we had a special guest, like just popping up in the middle of things, you know?
No, I was definitely here to support my man.
Hey, so let's go all the way back real quick. So the history between all 3 of y'all. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah.
We gotta thank Pontiac for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Solid, yeah.
Like, even though we all from the same side of the city, we all met out here. Like, just doing this music shit, it'd be so many like networking opportunities and shit. I don't know how they met per se.
Okay.
But I met Mature out here at one of the shows. I think at the Crowfoot. Or actually,
It was back at NTP, yeah.
Right. So I met him in Pontiac doing some rap shit.
Okay.
And Tay, he just the greatest engineer in the world, man. Everybody gotta know that.
Hey, that shit do be on point, dog.
Solid.
Yeah.
That shit do be on point.
Be working.
I don't know if you got
exactly how me and Vince met, like officially. Like we seen each other a couple places.
Yeah, in passing for sure.
Yeah, and then we just got cool. I don't know.
What's the time frame we talking here?
Last year?
Oh, we talking like
Oh,
real
recent.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
y'all just started
Wait a minute.
like y'all just started vibing and cooking like for real.
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, just recently. 'Cause-
Y'all just made a project like this, though?
yeah.
See, I couldn't remember
That's
if
chemistry,
it
That's
was
God,
any
baby.
like childhood history or
Oh no.
I just met Tay like last year.
nobody
Yeah.
related
And
to
then-
nobody.
No,
No,
no.
nothing like that. I knew B for like 5-6 years though. Probably more than that for real.
Yeah,
So
So just through networking.
just through networking, man.
Shit,
Yeah.
I think that's how I met them two. At the Enjoying ENT event, I was DJing. The joint I told you about that I was out here spinning.
That the alley cat.
Yeah. That's how I met them two. He wasn't there, I'm assuming.
it don't be working
They
for
was
real.
paying to have that shit played up.
We're not going there. We're not going there.
That's the last one.
No, he emailed me the joint and I spent it.
Yep. I sent him Wade. That song not even out yet.
That joint crazy.
Yeah, man.
So how recent was the idea in reference to y'all to cook up what we have with Love Hate?
Like June
Yeah. June or July.
or July.
That was when the first conversation of y'all actually cooking on the project.
Yeah, it took us about a month.
Yeah, we did it in about a month.
It
Cause
was really happenstance of like just niggas locking in to work. I
Right.
was at the stool a lot. He was at the stool a lot. Tay was at the stool a lot. So we like, let's cook, and then it went from there. Let's make a project.
So it really wasn't nothing to where y'all had an idea of, like a sound or.
I think that played a role.
Okay.
Yeah, cause like Tay is a super vibey artist. I'm the same, world heavyweight champ, everything vibey. Lee is definitely, you know what I'm saying, a vibey rapper. You know what I'm saying? I think we kind of looked at that shot. You know what I'm saying? So I think we kind of realized, man, we had a similar sound, a similar vibe. We were in the same parameters of our music.
We
You know
just
what I'm saying?
realized we was better than a lot of other people. Right?
That too. We the big three
Tay
in
gonna
the
say it.
game.
Shit.
We the big three. I ain't gonna lie.
The big three. Damn.
That's all
damn.
it was. We realized we was better than a lot of other people.
Who y'all competing with?
Nobody.
Ain't no competition for real. We just want people to know what it
compete
is.
with each other.
That's false for me though. Like I got a competition within myself to just like get to be to a certain point. Like I want to be the best, even better than them.
Which
They
is
know that though.
That makes sense.
Which is impossible, but we love his energy.
Oh, shit.
We love his energy, and that's what he brings to the group is that energy of wanting to be the best. And then we be like, you can't, but we go combine it.
Where the name came from?
See me being
Man.
real childish right now.
I wasn't even there. I wasn't even thinking about that. But damn, it's funny how the
Damn.
universe works.
Man, for mature,
Yeah, your whole name, period.
man. So, I used to go by mature the icon, and so for about maybe 10 plus years, I did Christian hip hop, and so I was realizing more of what my gift is as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I serve people when I perform and when I write because I'm writing for other people. I take my stories, my pain, my struggles, and I try to serve that to people to try to help them get through whatever phase in life they're going through. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when I kind of switched it to the servant. And then mature is just a lifestyle. It's just my way of thinking, the way I move. You know, when people see me rapping in my suit, because I perform in suits, you know what I'm saying? And people see me rapping, it's a mature look. And I'm a servant because I'm out here serving people music that I think is beneficial for them. So, mature the servant.
How long you been rapping?
20 years?
Oh damn.
All right.
Hard.
34.
Oh, yeah. You got some time, man.
Yeah.
Performing how long?
15.
So how long
Sue
was-
since
was
then? Damn, so that's always been your thing.
Yeah, because my homeboy Dewan Lito, shout to him out of Cali, we was, 14, 15, rapping in his closet, you know what I'm saying? His dad gave him a keyboard with a floppy disk to save the music on, and by the time we hit 18, 19, we was already out doing shows and trying to make something of ourselves. So, we've been doing it for a while, man.
That nigga said a floppy disk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How long was you gospel rapping?
I did gospel rap from around 18 up until maybe the last, probably prior, maybe 3 years ago.
You was just baptized or what?
Yeah, I was baptized. Yep.
I mean, when you start gospel
Yeah.
rap. Okay.
Yep. Because when I started, man, that was what I was doing. I was going to church. You know what I'm saying? And my other homies, they was rapping about everything else, and it was cool. But I was just like, man, I got a faith, and this is what I believe in, and I wanted to give kids in church an alternative. Because in church they tell you can't listen to Jay-Z, you can't listen to this, you can't listen to that. So I was like, man, I want to be a hip hop rapper for the church, man. I want to give kids something they can listen to. I don't want to just stop listening to rap because I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? So that was where I kind of dove into Christian hip hop, and that's where I made a name for myself. That's where a lot of people know me from. You know what I'm saying? Because I did 10, 15 plus years as that, and all my tours and all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so I just came out of it not because I left Christian hip hop, but because I wanted to reach a more broader audience because I felt like I was time for a shift.
It's more of a rebrand
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah, repackage for sure.
Did you ever think you would do anything outside of that?
Outside of Christian hip hop?
Yeah,
No.
like at that time.
No, I didn't. But I also didn't have that perspective though, because for me it was a calling to switch over. It wasn't just a decision. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of gospel artists, they'll do what they do and then they'll just switch.
Yeah.
But for me, it was purpose behind it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, I'm just leaving Christian hip hop, because it was like, had I not got the call from God to say, hey, I need you to go shift and do something different, then I still be doing Christian hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he gave me the idea and the purpose of saying, listen, I need you to reach some different people who not gonna listen to your Christian hip hop right off the bat. But you got the gift to be able to cross over, and you got the gift to be able to get their attention if you start telling different stories. And I felt like, the church still isn't really ready for hip hop in the church. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just about, man, the God giving me the courage to step out and, branch out. And I was very unsure as a Christian hip hop artist coming more into a mainstream, secular, however you want to put it, field that I either A, I'd get accepted, or B, I could keep up and not have to be that type of artist either way. You know what I'm saying? But here I am, killing it, crushing it.
Yeah, went from Christian hip hop to the Toxic King. Shit, that's a transition, man.
Yeah.
Did you get any or a lot of backlash in regards to that transition?
Yeah, for sure. My newest album, Don Dada, that I'm dropping in December, talks a lot about that.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? My last album I dropped in earlier in June, The Return of Excellence. I talked about it on there. I've gotten backlash for sure. I had my brothers, my homies, pull me to the side, man. You alright? You still a little guy? that track you did about the bottles and the turning up, you still... I saw you rapping at the PL, man. You alright, man? And bro, I love them for it because I still want my brothers to make sure that my spirit and my soul is right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the mission that I'm on, some of them just don't understand, and that's okay. Because at one point, like you said, did I think about doing it? No, I wouldn't have understood either. But I understand the assignment, so I get it. I got a vision right now that some people see, some people don't. But it's cool because God is leading the way, man. That's facts.
Hey, let's get into love, hate, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got queued up, man. Let's go ahead and dive in, man. LOL.
Jeez.
Any backstory behind that, man? What's up, man? It sound like it's some backstory behind that.
LOL is really an acronym for lust, obsession, and love, which is like our characters that we play on the album. I'm love, Tay is obsessed, obviously, not just playing, and then Vince is lust. So Mature is blessed.
You my man, so they like,
I keep calling him by his real name.
My bad. That's my brother for real though.
Yeah.
So, basically, my homie Pico, first off, P, was in the stool. We was cooking, and he like always coming up with like good ass ideas. He a great curator, and he just kind of pitched that idea to Mature, and then like he came in there like, yeah, that's how we gonna do it, and I'm like, all right, bet, and that basically became the whole point of the album. Like we ended up just expanding that idea into the whole concept of the album. We had probably made like 4 or 5 songs at that point.
Right.
And then we just was like, you know what, this could be the whole idea for it. So that's how it came.
Yep. Facts. If you listen to like, and I like how you put it, man, because really LOL is the definition of what we do throughout the entire album. So once you hear LOL, you will hear all the rest of the songs and be like, oh, that's why Mature rapping like this on this song throughout the project, or this is why, you know, FeatureLee doing his thing. And so it kind of really defined us. It was our defining style. I think that's what really helped us find the tone of the project was LOL. The other 4 songs we had done before were like really great vibey singles that we were putting on the project, but LOL kind of gave us the direction for the rest of the album that really was like, all right, I need to stay here, you gotta stay here, you gotta stay here, and then the rest of it all fell in place. But LOL was kind of that stamping point for sure.
Yeah, LOL was it shaped the album for sure. Like I don't even know what else I could really say that it said everything. I freestyled everything though. They was writing and shit.
That's facts. TaeNino did.
Or it was just at that moment.
The whole time.
The whole time.
The whole album. I didn't write. No, I think I wrote only. That actually was the only verse I wrote. Was LOL.
Yeah.
That was the only verse I wrote.
Everything else you punched in off the dome for sure.
Yeah.
I think what made
and everything else he made, my bad. Everything else that you hear from TaeNino, he is punching that shit in. Like, for real.
Everybody can't do that.
Right. 20, 30 songs in a couple weeks, all punches.
Crazy.
And I wish a lot of niggas stopped doing that because y'all not good. So everybody can't do that.
That's an exception to the rule.
Yeah,
I didn't.
he is nice though.
They really reminded me of how good the stuff I be doing is. Cause before I did a project with them, you know, the only people I was working with was the lead, and that was like the only people that would see my work ethic or my process. I wasn't letting nobody else in. I was recording in a room. You know what I'm saying? So to bring them in and then for them to get it, it was like, you know what? All right, I can start doing sessions with people now. I feel more comfortable because they smart. Like they not those dummies. They really understand music. You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel good to be around people that understand music. That's why the album came together so easy because we do this shit.
3 geniuses.
You can hear the competitive spirit in the album. Though.
You might be a baby goat, bro. You might be a baby goat.
Appreciate that, man.
TaeNino, man, you stunning on. Hey, FeatureLee. So this is what I didn't expect from you. A lot of like melodic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this new for you or?
I ain't gonna say it's new because I do. Like, if you listen to my other albums, I dibble and dabble, but the thing with me is I'm an energy guy, so like a lot of my songs is gonna be like more like hyper, you know, because I like that's what I listen to, that's what I like to make. But I love obviously as you get older, you just like vibey music. So I think my taste in music just started to change over the years. Really, when I first heard like Frank Ocean, I was like, yo. If I could do this, I wouldn't even rap. So I always wanted to do like what I did on this project. Yeah. And they helped me do that shit. So that shit fire. Like being able to make a R&B album as a rapper is crazy. Like I got that off. I'm cheating.
Cheat code.
It's really a swerve for you for sure. I wouldn't expect it either. You turned this up. Your music be hyper.
Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that can't trust me.
So was it
trust
easy?
my whole man.
I do this music shit, man. Like
No
especially
challenge
with
at all.
TaeNino.
Just
My engineer crazy.
woke up like, here you go, Tay.
Hey, he said.
It's nothing, bro.
Say
And if y'all need them R&B features from FeatureLee, tap in. I'm doing hooks now. What y'all want?
I got more.
Tay hype niggas up in a good way.
Yeah, before the Love Hate title track, we had Girls Want Love.
That's that one.
Yeah.
So, okay. They didn't even, Lee always told me, every song that I contributed, Lee told me to do it by myself. He's like, bro, you should just keep this for your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was
But
fire.
I couldn't do it because I don't know. I put it for the project for a reason. I wanted to get people into a new element. I really like when people go outside their normal range and then succeed at it. Cause then it's like they giving me new ideas and different ways to approach songs and stuff like that. So I want to say I came up with that song. Mature was here and Hillary was here, and my voice was still kind of gone. So when I was recording it, I didn't like it. I felt like the song was all over the place, especially like that mid switch where I switched the flow up in the melody and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, like I like it, but I feel like I did this at the wrong spot. But then when I heard it all together, I was like, I can ballroom to this and everything. This one of them ones. And when I sent it to Lee, because we got a group chat and everything, like we was really like buckling down and getting these songs done. So when I sent it in the group chat, Lee was like, this a fucking hit.
Yeah.
So I knew like Girls on Love, man. It was something. It was simple. It was easy to make because I felt like that's all I see on Facebook these days. It's all these girls. It's either they complaining about niggas or they want the love. And in hindsight, they just want love. So that's all it is.
Y'all planning on shooting a visual to it?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
We got a crazy. Our visual's gonna be a series. Like it's gonna tell a story. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get wild. It's the reason why a lot of stuff really ain't out yet. We could have did some simple videos, but everything we bring in is extravagant. It's amazing. We showing why we the best 3 right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Real talk.
They gonna say it. Damn, you say it's other 3s out there and they ain't fucking with y'all, huh?
Nah, man.
I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to discredit nobody's music. But when you listen to us, it's undeniable.
Bro, no, don't let him be humble right now, bro.
And we got my man
got
a
with
belt.
The title, bro. We the best 3, bro.
He got the name Mature the Servant and he's carrying the belt. So, hey, for people that didn't see the last video and refresh my memory because we a lot has happened since then. The backstory between y'all, it involves this belt, right?
No.
Where did the belt come from?
The belt came from.
Because they have a tip for tat, but at the same time, it's competition.
If it was about the belt, I have it.
No shit.
Shots fired. Shots blocked.
Bang bang.
Okay. No, I got the belt, man, when I was in college, man. Like as a performer, I'm always big on reinventing myself. My image, my portrayal as an artist is always important. So at that time, man, I felt like I was on the roll. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a lot of great stuff, and so it ties back into my spirituality, man. Like in God, bro, I'm a winner. I'm a champion in God, bro. With Him by my side, there's nothing I can't do. There's nothing I can't succeed at. And even as an artist, even when I was I was underrated a lot for my career. Even when I was under 2 different labels, I was the least attended to artist on that label. You know what I'm saying? There was other artists who they felt was the better artist over me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I knew with God, bro, like He knew what I had. He knew what He put in me. So when I bought the belt and I started taking it on shows with me, I realized it was garnering attention because if I go to a show, I guarantee to see 7 niggas up there that all look the same. But when I walk in the room or I walk on stage with this belt, everybody who got a drink or they smoking stop and look up and be like, who that? And before you know it, I get off the stage and I cats be like, even the most hardest dudes like, man, I love The Rock, bro. I love Stone Cold. Hey, can I get a picture? Now I'm invading people's social media because you want to take this picture. So it just became something where I know, like, when I walk in the room, even when I came to support my bro, y'all was like, oh, the champ, what is this? That's why I bring it with me, because I knew back then it was going to play a large part of my identity as an artist, and it still do. So
That's real.
That's great marketing.
Capture the room.
yeah.
Real quick, I just want to point out something. This is why it's never a competition, because he be bringing God into it, and how you gonna compete against God? He be cheating, like
True enough.
against God.
I got a leg up every time.
Heavyweight champ and everything vibey, man.
Thanks, man.
United States.
You know.
Just the U.S.
Just
I
the
didn't even catch
U.S.
that one.
It really be them. Like y'all trying to make it be. It really be them, man.
Terrible, man.
So you ain't faced the world yet, huh?
Nah, I did. Don't let it take fool you, man.
No, that's my guy, man. I bet my money on him.
Gotta
every
get the
time.
Vibey Olympics now,
You feel
nigga.
me? Yeah, that's what it is. The vibe ball.
You in the podcasting and other things I be saying too, right?
Yeah, yep. I shoot films and shows. I do podcasting. I got a book I'm working on.
A book, yeah.
It ain't nothing I don't do, man. It ain't nothing I do. I wear like 7, 8 different hats, but that's just because growing up, bro, I realized that for me, it's not just one thing, right? I look at it like shooting paper balls. One of these gifts got to stick. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm rapping, if I'm writing a book, if I'm shooting films, if I'm shooting videos, if I'm podcasting, something go stick. You know what I'm saying? And if I keep doing it, that's putting me in different rooms. It's one thing to be in a podcasting room. It's another thing to be in a rapping room. But if I find myself in 7, 8 rooms, I can't be denied. You know what I'm saying? So.
And all the rooms connected.
Facts.
That's another form of marketing too.
He dropping gems on y'all, man. Like if you out there and you rapping, you know, dropping some gems for real.
I mean, look at Ludacris. He an actor basically at this point. Tyrese, an actor at this point. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, producing films. Like, bro, you realize you can't. I realized as a rapper, when I was a kid, I was like, I just want to rap. But as you get older and you know, I done did it for 20 years. I realized listening to OGs, listening to people I see that's successful, bro, you gotta have more than one hat. You gotta be able to cross lanes and reach people of different, you know, value. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think it's important what we doing, because we showing that it's a different way of being an artist. You ain't just got to be a solo type of dude where you just so isolated. And as an artist, I've been one of those isolated rappers where I'm like, I don't fuck with nobody. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? And being truly brothers with them, bro, and working on this project has reminded me in so many ways why it's important to realize you got to get outside of yourself. You got to have a team. You got to have people to build with. It's a journey. It's a whole marathon. And the best marathons are the ones where it's group ran.
Yeah.
Relay races. I'm passing it off to him. He passing it off to Tay, and we winning at the end. Gold medal.
Yeah, and you're not getting a lot of groups right now. You know what I'm saying? And another great part of the, you know, artistry is collaboration. You know what I'm saying? It brings the best out of you as an individual, working with other artists. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing that. You're seeing that more now. You're really seeing that more now, but not like groups.
Yeah.
You're not seeing it that much like we used to.
Right.
Do y'all have a collective imprint, or do y'all all have separate imprints as well, or?
Right now, I think it's separate.
I think it's separate.
Yeah, I think throughout the course of the project, we realized we had something bigger than just the project. And I think now that's what we always be talking like, what we gonna call ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that's just because in the beginning it was just like, bro, we can create something special. But by the time we got to the project, bro, we was like, no, this is something for real. We got to take this to another level. So, imprint coming soon.
I wish y'all could have seen like the beginning stages of it and the ending of it now. Just how much like both of they. First off, they already had a crazy work ethic, but Vince, he was recording. My bad. Mature. Mature he was recording at home like I was. So I told him like, bro, if you want to use this equipment here, you can use this equipment. Just know he been in here working his ass off, like more than me. I just went like 2 weeks without making a song. I was messed up, you know what I'm saying? But every day, every night, he in here, he working like a motherfucker. We got done with his project, and then a week, not even 2-3 days later, he started working on another project, and he didn't done with that. So it's like, it's crazy. This is what happened when you got 3 people that got the same type of work ethic. The same type of backstory, which was coming from these different groups, outworking everybody, being the main person that's working, and then you get 3 people that's working like that. It's crazy.
So you mixed this?
Yeah.
Great job.
Golded.
Great job.
It was a lot of nights. I done went through 2-3 different sets of speakers.
Golded.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get the right sound and make sure everything was straight. Up until the day I uploaded it, I was still mixing it.
Yeah, great job, for real.
Thank you, man.
Trust that process.
I'm hard on sonics, like how it sounds.
Yeah, sonically, man. This shit always on point sonically.
Yeah, you really.
They a monster.
You did that.
I appreciate that, man.
Great job, for real.
And I think Tay, man, for like to give him his flowers, bro. Like even on this project, like Lee, this was something I think like Lee was saying about how he a energy rapper. You know what I'm saying? And he loved the vibey stuff, but he never got the platform and opportunity to really showcase it. You know what I'm saying? And me being a vibey artist, I don't sing like that though. You know what I'm saying? And so I can create vibey tracks, but you ain't gonna catch me singing for real. I kind of can do it, but it's just like I put it on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? For the places that I was going and things I was doing. But Tay really brought the best out of us on this because he the singer. You know what I'm saying? He the singer, and so doing it was like we gotta match his level of R&B. You know what I'm saying? And he really, man,
and
developed
what you
it
realize
crazy.
about Tay is that he not just a singer. Like when I first started hearing Tay music, I was thinking like, all right, he like vibey, you know. But then I started working with him. I'm like, oh no, he really be rapping. Like, hey, he having bars in there in them same singing tracks. You listen, it's like, damn, he actually really having bars. Yeah. So he different. Like I got more respect for both of them now after doing the project with them, because they like one thing about Mature, he just real crazy with ideas. But you know, I ain't gonna give you too much credit because you give yourself a lot of credit.
Yeah, I mean, I got a belt. I got a belt on. Come on, yeah.
It's like, no, but he really crazy with ideas though, like everything.
What I like about it, you know, especially for me, you know, me being, you know, the older guy, the OG, the unk, like I told you, Tay, when you first met me, don't call me and shit. Like with y'all being the younger generation, like y'all shit is still hella relatable easily. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can put that shit on and instantly relate to any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like hats off to y'all for that. You know what I mean? Where did the overall theme, the love-hate theme, come from? Like, was it something that just came like once y'all started cooking, or I know you talked about the direction coming from LOL, but like that whole theme, like whose idea was behind that, or what really sparked that?
The song. The song was called Love Hate, and we was just like, that's actually a good name. We had called the album that. It wasn't that deep.
So the vibe like initially started like between y'all when y'all first started cooking. Y'all didn't know where y'all was going. Y'all just started vibing.
We just made a song.
Yeah, sort of in a sense. I mean, you kind of initiated. It's kind of like Tay is the king of toxic vibes. You know what I'm saying? So he was coming from talking about them relationships and how fucked up the women he done met and all type of shit. And we was like, you know, so we was like, well, I've been through some toxic shit.
Y'all ain't the ones keeping them going and feeding them wrong information to keep them going and feeding us with these hits, is y'all.
I take no part in that. Look.
See, that's the thing about this brotherhood. They was around for some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Had a spirituality to it, right?
Nah, I brought my own sense of toxic. I was like, shit, here go my toxic shit.
I was about to say, did y'all all pull from personal experiences for this project for the most part?
Yeah, I think you got to as a.
I pull it from my experiences, other people's experiences. Yeah. Like, sometimes he used to say it all the time. Like even before I started the Toxic Vibe stuff, he was like, You a dirtbag, bro. You be listening to all these girls vent, and then you gonna make songs about it. I'm like, what else am I supposed to do with this information?
Damn, you feel like, no, man.
As long as you keep it anonymous.
And then, not only, it's a lot of, you see a lot of headlines about a lot of toxic women too. You know what I'm saying? You go from like Sexy Red, then you go to the situation with Remy Ma and Pat.
Oh,
there's so many situations where you're hearing about terrible women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And now people finally got some music they can listen to. Like, man, I hate that bitch, man. Turn Tay up. He ain't spitting.
I was in love with my female that I was talking about on the tracks, you know. That was the character I got to play, so I was trying to get my love songs off. I don't know why they made it so toxic, but that's just what they do.
You had to create the balance, though.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I can get
for niggas like me, I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You should add the solution, or you know what I mean?
Balance.
Yeah.
I was a sucker on this one though, because I ain't know that was gonna be my role. Like I wouldn't have just been,
listen.
You hear the story, it'll be like, damn, you kind of is a nigga, but it's like, hey,
you ain't a sucker, man. Ain't nothing wrong with loving women, man. Liking women.
No, that's why we made it. What?
But it's balanced though, for sure.
Yeah,
like, you gave balance to it. For like, sure. But even when y'all talking about y'all bad experiences, y'all don't sound angry. It sounds more like venting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, y'all man, like I hate you, bitch.
Right.
That's because Grudges ain't come out. Y'all would have heard Grudges. I would have like, damn.
Grudges was different. Grudges was
Segway.
different. Grudges was different.
Y'all should have put that on there as a bonus joint.
Hey, Lee, what's your favorite joint on the project? You had to pick one.
Girls Want Love, man.
Girls Want Love.
That's probably the best one to me.
That's the one you killed, ain't it? You
No,
got off
it
on
ain't
that
even-
one.
It's not even that. Like
He did still stand out on there.
Like Tay said, I appreciate that. What Tay said, when he sent me the song, it was so many times like this where they just sent me a song and I was like, this already a hit. But since you gonna put me on there, I'm gonna hit it, do my thing. But it was so many of them that was like, Girls Want Love. When I heard, I'm like, this the best song on the fucking. I like, keep this, bro, like for your own shit. Like this shit fire. He like, no, nigga, it's gonna be on the project. I'm like, well, I got to do my due diligence on this motherfucker then. But that's my favorite one for sure. And Time, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time
was
was
like-
that was a grown man verse. He put
Time
on
is
that.
crazy.
Time
Yeah.
was literally I had just went through some shit, and me and Mature came up here. Mature was out here writing and listening to some podcast stuff, and I just got high as hell, and I was just in my head. I heard that beat, I heard that guitar, and I'm just like, I was just seeing at least some of these videos of this dude that be playing the guitar singing, and I'm like, bro, I gotta do something else like this because I be getting inspired by that type of stuff. So
Yeah.
when I heard that guitar, it was just like, I don't know. Like, I told him one of my processes is like, I don't be knowing half the stuff I'm about to say. I don't know how it be coming together. Like, it really be my soul speaking. Sometimes it be
Right.
stuff I be going through. Sometimes it be stuff I talk about that I end up going through. And it just be like, that shit crazy. Like, the universe write my songs, but like,
That's dope.
You can tell that shit too. Like when he be in the studio, he like you can literally talk to him and he'll be like, I'm about to make a song about this. And that's what the fuck, like he just go in there and that shit be sounding like he sat there and wrote that shit. I'd be like, fire.
Cause Tay don't get no fucks. He'll tell you what happened. He'll be like, that bitch did this and shit. And I'll be like, I'm gonna probably say something a little different. And Tay be like, no, I'm gonna tell them what the fuck happened. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, you gonna put it all out there?
Yeah.
But I love his vulnerability, man. Cause his level of vulnerability was something that helped me on this project. Because I probably would have did a lot of surface telling of my stories. Because I'm always like, man, I don't be wanting to put people on there. I don't be wanting to people. But Tay just has such a vulnerability. It'd be like, it encourages you to be like, man, if this nigga is telling his story, god damn it, I'm about to tell mine.
That's how
then-
Grudges was. They got me too. Grudges couldn't come out because I was like, hey, no, this one a little too personal. I said, no.
You know what? They talk about statistics about, and it's based off women's opinion, and it's because men don't speak, especially black men. We don't get we don't talk about how we feel or what we went through. We kind of like, whatever, man, it is what it is. But we be bottling that shit up.
Yeah.
So when it finally come out, it's like a volcano erupted and shit.
Yeah, well,
So-
the thing is, if you say something, they gonna be like, you soft.
You be getting
So
judged.
you can't be like,
Facts.
Yeah, but
you know how it be.
Yeah, by your mans and your woman.
Yeah,
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Everybody.
keep
I
that
got
shit
to-
to yourself.
Yeah.
I got to a point with that where I just started, because on the last interview I had here, I said it all the time. Like, I was just sad all the time,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But then it was just like, I started thinking, okay, if I tell how I feel, they're going to look at me like Drake. Look at Drake and where he at.
Yeah.
Look at all the people that didn't like him versus the people that fuck with him now that they understand him and stuff like that. I literally feel like I went through that same phase, that same transition, because when I first started doing this, I was just rapping.
Yeah.
I wasn't singing, I wasn't doing nothing. I always could, I was always inquiring and stuff, but I always felt like I'd be looked at as just a singer, and I didn't want to be that.
Yeah. Ain't nothing
So,
wrong with that.
Who's
though.
the one person like in that lane that you would say that you looked up to when it came to something like that?
Rex Life Raj.
You said who?
Rex Life Raj.
Okay.
He got a lot of he got a lot of music that's real, but it still hits, it's still
Yeah.
vibey, it's fun. You can
Yeah, you
know what I'm
mentioned
saying?
him in your solo joint.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I just tell my story.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
My girl, she be like, "Why you ain't make a song about me yet?" I'm like, "You need to be glad, because the songs that I make about women do not be good songs."
Hey,
Like,
keep that love hate shit coming, man. Love hate project, man. It's out now. That's why we here. Where the hell that one come from? Yeah, nah, the
Blame
mature.
me for that one,
Come on,
man.
mature.
Man,
Walk you down. Get the backstory.
We was looking for we was looking for music. That was one of the things we all kind of had agreed to, was like everybody bring a certain amount of music to the table. Eventually, we just started bringing whatever. But at first, it was gonna be like 3, 3, and 3. We was gonna have like 9 tracks. We was gonna find the 10th one together. But in my search, that I came across that one, and I'm just a thing for hooks, man. I'm just a thing for hooks. Like, if you listen to my music, my catalog is like I try to have those hooks that if you don't even remember my verse, you gonna remember that hook.
Yeah.
And I'm big on trying to make a hook that's just even repetitive in the song, so by the time I get done performing it, you know it.
Yeah.
So when I'm performing, I get to the end of that hook, you gonna be like with connecting to the real wave, connecting to the real wave. By the time I get 6 minutes of that song, everybody in that boy cut. So it was the same thing with Walk You Down. It was like trying to come up with a song, man, and I had that verse already for a different song that I didn't do. Started thinking about how we was gonna pin this one, and that Walk You Down hook came, and it was just catchy, and I was like, oh yeah, this gonna be a winner right here. Played it for Tae. Tae was like, yeah, that's it. He got on. We did the same, sent it to Lee. Lee sent us the text with the emojis, the flames, and he like, I'm in there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And we just did it, man. We just did it. It was fire.
So many alley-oops. Like, I was just...
Yeah.
I felt like Blake Griffin. Like, it was just like, oh, another one. All right. I only had, like, because how we originally started it, it was like, you bring 3 songs, you bring 3 songs, you bring 3 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every song that they bought, I was like, nah, you should just keep that one, man. That's fire. Like, I was like, this is a real hit. Like, they was just bringing some shit. So I ain't gonna lie, I was like, the ones I bring gotta be fire. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So it was fun. I ain't gonna lie. It was a dope process. I can't wait to do the next one for real.
I was just about to
Naturally, we
ask.
probably gonna do another one for real.
I was just gonna ask if y'all gonna do another one.
You said what, Dick?
Nah, I was gonna ask Lee that he want to rap more on the tracks.
To answer the first question, I don't know because we really didn't discuss this, but I'm just assuming we don't, because we do so much music together.
They ain't let him rap.
Facts.
But
They ain't let him rap, man.
but yeah, you know I want to rap, man.
Why he
Every
couldn't
time.
rap, Tay?
I could have rapped. No, I could have rapped. But
I
I was just like, no, like y'all ain't about to just, I'm gonna come on here and be commenting on the end of every track. Like, no, I'm about to get me some singing verses off. I'm gonna talk about some. I'm gonna get some Drake in there.
You said he had some love shit to balance that shit in and mix it in with, huh?
Off top, so.
It's still, the writing still sound like kind of like a rapper.
For sure.
Y'all just put a harmony to it.
I don't get too far from it, like,
Yeah.
at the end of the, and then on some of them I actually do like basically rap, cause even on my albums, I do like melodic rap.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just like far off from the shit that I normally do. It was just the subject matter was just specifically love.
Yeah.
Love, you know what I'm saying? That's the only difference for real. But I got songs like in those same pockets on my on all my projects for sure. Like at least 1 or 2.
Any talks of another one of these?
Pay part 2?
Yeah.
Ooh, man, that'd be crazy.
Or whatever
That'd be
y'all
crazy.
come up with. I ain't mad.
Y'all
at
ain't talked about it?
We talking about
No,
it right
all
now?
right, we talked about it, but we be on some bullshit.
Damn.
Man, me and Tay got a full project basically done.
Facts.
Me and Mature got already a lot of music together, but like we was working. That's really me doing the R&B.
I'm not saying
project.
right away.
I was already about to do an R&B project with Mature.
Yeah.
And then we started recording with Tay, and it was just like it just kind of meshed together because that was already the pocket that I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And this year, so they just made it easy for me for real. But so I mean, we got so much music coming out. I don't know if it's gonna be a Love Hate 2. That's what I was saying. But it's gonna definitely be plenty of us collabing.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna work this for a while and then do some individual shit and come back, or?
What y'all don't know is we probably all got about 2-3 other projects put up already.
Already
for
put up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I got Toxic Vibes 3.5. That's the deluxe for the Toxic Vibes 3. I got Gemini Moon. Me and Lee project. Like,
Oh, so you're a
I
Gemini,
mean, I know
huh?
the clip is
I'm
loaded,
a
but
Pisces.
like,
Oh, okay.
my moon sign.
is there a plan to empty it?
So
to dump
basically,
it?
how it ended up playing out is
I like how you talk. I like that. Yeah.
you
What
end
we
up
doing?
releasing it like, and when you indie, it's kind of like you end up just releasing it as and come out. Like, because you're trying to put all of it, you want to put all of it out today, but it's a natural process to it. So you really,
because you don't want to step on what you just dropped. Like,
so you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you trying to put it out as quick as you want. Like when he's saying he got these projects done, he mean he got them done. He got like 3 projects plus an album,
3 albums, 3 EPs.
Yeah, I got a EP
7 movies
ready.
So it's like we
shows.
trying to thread it the best way. You know, when you an independent artist, is you trying to find your way to navigate the game because it's in the streaming age where people, you got the Young Thugs and the NBA Young Boys, and you know, it started with Gucci, who just drop music all the time, and then you got people who come out and curate albums. I like to feel like we all try to be kind of in the middle, so we putting it out as fast as we can get it out. So like that's why we'd be like, yeah, we can do a number 2, but it wouldn't be nothing but 2 weeks worth of work for us because we do that much music. Like, so that's why we like. Inevitably, yeah, but right now you're gonna hear 5-6 projects between us 3 before you hear that. Easy.
Gotcha.
And it's, to be quite honest, it's easier to push like songs and singles over an album. Pushing the album is hard work. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta let that bitch breathe. And y'all got a great album. You know what I mean? It's a great body of work, and we really not hearing that. Niggas' albums is lasting for like a weekend and then Monday is forgotten about. Like, I'm gonna be spinning this album for a while. You know what I mean? Like I said, my favorite joint on that bitch is Supernova though. That's great.
Got that one queued up.
That joint is
Hey, D, what's your joint, man?
the mood I was in today, it was Girls Want Love. But it's subject to change.
I said Girls Want Love. That
It's subject to change.
I think Supernova is me personally, I feel like Supernova is the one.
And that's what
I feel the same way.
that joint came. I was stepping out the humidor like, okay. And that joint come on, I'm like, oh yeah, we about to have a good show tonight.
Yeah, that's
man.
I'm stuck on that Supernova joint.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the ones I definitely had to say for last, man. So, Tay,
Yes, sir.
what's next, man? Give us something. What's coming? First time. You know.
Toxic Vibes 3.5.
When we getting that?
Probably December or January.
You talking about kind of quick? Okay.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it's damn near another 10 songs. But I got a FeatureLee feature on there, a crazy one. I just got into Travis Scott mixing, so y'all about to hear a whole different sound switch. Like all the distortion, all the reverb. I learned how to.
You mean as far as studying now?
No, like the actual
the software.
no,
the sound.
The sound.
Yeah, sonically. Yeah.
Like
Oh, okay. I ain't been in the lab in a minute. I don't know how that shit works.
That's
So.
stadium music.
yeah, like,
I know what the sound is.
Travis Scott music is
Yeah.
stadium music.
Yeah.
it's about to be crazy. And you know, I'm working it into my own style, of course, but just to be able to have that mixing and that sonic, it's really reverb. Like my favorite thing is reverb. So the way I can work it, and it's gonna be a lot of reverb, but it don't sound like it's a lot of reverb. It just makes too much sense. So Toxic Vibes 3.5. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a 4 yet, so we just gonna stick with 3.5 for now. And it's just a dope ass project.
What about you, Lee?
Shit, then my next project that's coming out will be with TaeNino. And then I'm gonna be dropping a lot of singles though. Like I got a lot of singles coming out and videos. I'm probably working there more before I put out another project because we got this project. I got a project with Tay coming, and then I just put out Lovely too. So I'm more so trying to work singles right now, but still keep pushing my album. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm on.
What about you, Mature?
Man, so I got Vile dropping next month, October 9th. Venom is in Love. That's what Vile stands for. Venom is in Love. EP.
I was wondering where you was going with okay.
Yeah, Venom is in Love. That's dropping October 9th. Then I got another EP dropping on Thanksgiving that I did for my daughter called The Beautiful Unknown Journey 2.
Okay.
And then my album Don Dada drops on Christmas. And then my show House of Tea is gonna be dropping sometime around December. And then
hold on, we gotta stop. Yo, show.
Yeah, I got a series coming out. It's called House of Tea, featuring FeatureLee, TaeNino, Titty Boy Nate that's in the building.
My man back
Brittany
here.
in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Brittany,
My
okay.
actors, you know what I'm saying? So we got a show coming out, season 1 of House of Tea. And then that'll be dropping this year. Work on my book next year, and season 3 of Daffodus. Yeah.
Busy man.
You say your project with your daughter too.
Yeah.
I mean, in reference to your daughter, you said.
Yeah, I did a EP when she was born. She's 4, so that was about 4 years ago. I did an EP for her called The Beautiful Unknown Journey, and so this is part 2 of that. It's kind of like for me as an artist, I do music, but The Beautiful Unknown Journey is songs that I designated where I'm really trying to write stuff to her. So when she gets older, she know that like my dad's career was all this, that, and the other, but these songs he wrote for me because there's messages in them where I'm like, this is for you, baby girl. This is talking strictly to you. Other people can enjoy it if they, understand. If they have kids, if they don't have kids, they gonna enjoy the music. But for her, it's my personal way of taking my gift and leaving my letters for her.
Dope. It's a lot of dope shit in the pipeline, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we taking over, man.
I got a project for the rest of the year, man. That's why we the GOATs. That's why I got a belt. That's why it's 3 of us. You know what I'm saying? We untouchable. I want every artist to hear
It's
it.
really y'all belt. You just keep it at your house, huh?
It's really my belt. You know what I'm saying? I don't let them touch it, but they can look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like bro. I've been a part of a lot of groups. Been under 2 labels. You know what I'm saying? I done worked with a lot of artists. I probably had the most fun I've had working with these 2. You know what I'm saying? And they always be like, man, you OG, you a vet. And I don't always look at it like that, but the journey we've been on as brothers, just being friends and the way we sit down and break bread, you know what I'm saying? We invest in each other, whether it's me and Lee shooting videos together for people, or me and Tay in the lab engineering for people, or we just going out hanging. Like, these my bros, you know what I'm saying? And out of all the groups I've been a part of, out of all the artists I could collab with, it ain't been nothing like this in all 20 years of my career, and I appreciate them for having me on this journey with them, man. These my guys.
Question. So when the creative differences happen, how do y'all work those out?
It wasn't.
We didn't.
Flip a coin, shoot dice.
Man, I don't think we
Like
had
curves.
any for real. I don't think we had any differences. I think we understand each other's gifts so well. Like, I know Lee music to a science. I know Tay music to a science, and it's the same. We fans of each other. So I don't think we had to really work
I would
that
say
hard.
most of it come off as a suggestion. Like, it'd be
Yeah.
like, if I was listening to some shit and I'd be like, yeah, you should say it like this. I'ma just say that. So it ain't like gonna be no hostility in the room because we work on each other's shit. Like, even if I'm just doing the song that's my song, they'll both be up here at the studio and they like, as I'm literally recording line for line, they giving me advice. They like, hey, do it like this. Oh, here, you should say this. You know what I'm saying? So, and we all like that. So it's not like we don't feel no type of way about somebody giving you advice because we all work together all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it ain't like no, but I say if it was, that's why it was easy to do like, okay, you bring a song, you bring a song, you bring a song, because then it's like, okay, you got creative control over this pretty much, you know what I'm saying, and we'll just throw in.
Right.
So I think that kind of make it easier. Because if we was just gonna literally every beat and then it's like, he got a hook in 30 seconds, he got a hook in 30 seconds, and they like, yeah, but that'd be tough. Like, I don't think we could, all the songs that we made, like right there, Johnny on the Spot probably didn't even have a hook. Because we just was like, yeah, let's just do our part.
So majority of them was already kind of laid out. It was just, I want you to do this on this, or you do you on this track. It was already, the blueprint was laid out. You just had to do your part.
Yeah, and then we did like probably 3 or 4 songs like right there,
From
Johnny on the
scratch.
Spot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
a
why
lot of-
Supernova is so great because not only
That's from scratch.
that it was from scratch. If you listen to the background vocals, we all over the song. Everybody did stacks behind everybody part. Everybody was going behind everybody lines. They freestyled it too.
Yeah, we punched
they
on
that
Supernova.
whole line, everything.
Okay.
And-
Stepped into your world.
Yeah, and that's why I
Yeah.
love that song so much because like Lee be like, I can freestyle, but I just like it when I write better. And I get it. But on that song he freestyled and he was going crazy. And it was just, for me, it's like I like seeing people do what I can do because I get tired of people acting like the shit I do is just so crazy. It's so out of this world.
It is crazy.
It is, but it's like I like showing people like you can do it too. You know, that's my whole thing. I don't never have no super big head. I'm not egotistic, none of that. So if anything, I'm gonna just try to teach somebody how to do what I do, rather than be like I'm the greatest at it. Da, 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 da. I don't really care about that type of shit.
Ain't this nigga named TaeNino Goated or some
I don't
shit?
call myself
Hey, hold up. Where we at with it?
Facts.
I ain't hit it all night, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
Hey, rest in
man.
peace, Jay Dilla. You get a Jay Dilla horn, you know what I'm saying? When we hit one of them, that's what that is, man. Go shit, you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Facts.
Hey, y'all, there y'all have it, man. So, hey, we know the homie make timeless music. So anything he put a stamp on, man. Shit, project wise, man. Shit, no brainer, man. So, TaeNino, you ain't getting into acting. You ain't in no shows and shit
no,
like
I'm in
that.
the show.
Oh, you in the show too?
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny about it? I'm a producer in the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm the producer, engineer. So really, I ain't really acting. I'm just doing what I do every day.
Oh, that's the character you playing? Oh, okay. Oh, so okay, got you.
Yeah, TaeNino plays a engineer for FeatureLee, and FeatureLee plays a upcoming rising artist in the show. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, man. They did a great job. I really want people to understand they killed it.
That's dope. So where can we check this out when it come out? You said December?
Yeah, let's go drop, man, on my YouTube channel, Maturity Productions. If you go there, I got seasons 1 and 2 of Die for This already up. We did 66K views on season 2. You know, we just trying to take it up, man. I know a lot of people be like, man, why you ain't on Tubi, man? But I'm creating my own platform, man, Maturity Productions. So check us out on YouTube, man. The show coming.
You ain't trying to get to Tubi? You don't want to be that lane?
That's a good bag.
Tubi is a 50-50, man. You go in there and you hear, because this is my thing. Tubi it got a good name for it, but it also got a bad name, right? Because what people make jokes of is them Tubi movies, right? Because they be whack sometimes, and they be just trash. And so you get a 50-50. So when you go and you tell somebody, hey, man, check out my movie on Tubi, you got to hope that person is willing to give it a chance without already having a preconceived notion of what a Tubi movie is.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have it on my platform, what it's on there is going to be solid. You watch Die for This, you going to want to watch everything else on Maturity Productions. Whereas Tubi, I got to join into the stream of what everybody else is doing and hope that they recognize we good, because there's a lot of other bad fish in that stream too. And it's not to knock any of those people, but there are bad things on Tubi that's trash. And I don't want people to think that when I say I got a Tubi show or a Tubi movie, that they already can identify the product by just thinking like, oh, I seen a bad Tubi movie, yours must be bad. Nah, not at all. So
Definitely can't knock that reason, man. Definitely understand that. So yeah, we got the last couple joints on the project we haven't played. Let's talk about those real quick and any backstories, before we get out of here, as well as anything y'all want to get off before we close out. We got, this is like the one, me personally, I had to leave, man. That just like I had it on in the background, whatever I was doing. I was like, oh whoa. You know what I'm saying? And I had to run it back a couple times. That's Roller Coaster Vibes. Where'd that come from, man?
So
Anybody?
one day we had a session. I think it was me and Lee up here, and then like slowly but surely everybody else started coming in here. But that was the first song I brought to the project, because at first I was chilling. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got approached with the idea to do the project, I got so used to people being like, all right, Tay, put the song together. I just really want to get on the song with you. So I was like, all right, if y'all want to do a project, let me see how serious y'all are. And they started doing shit like fast. I'm like, oh fuck, all right, I can't be the lack. You know what I'm saying? I can't lack. So I found the beat on YouTube, and one of my favorite songs that I was listening to around that time was Gold Roses by Drake and Rick Ross. And then that I was like, Gold Roses, okay. And then I just started putting that shit together. I started talking about little situations. Really, my verse ain't got shit to do with me. But I just put some shit together and it was just like dope. It was dope as hell because even when I'm telling like my story or other people's stories, it's like relatable as hell. And then that's something for me because I didn't realize how good I could tell somebody else's story without even knowing the whole story.
Okay.
Just going off of like how people feel in the story versus the actual story itself. So I just did that. I came up with the verse and then I sat for like 10 minutes and I was like, bro, I don't have no hook for this. And then Lee was like, he was trying to help me with the hook. We both were just sitting there for a second. I was like, I got something. And then punched in the hook. He came with his verse. Lee's verse was crazy. Like, oh my God. Lee's verse was crazy. You gotta listen to his verse like 3-4 different times to catch all the bars. Yeah. Then you see the overview of the whole verse. Crazy. Then the way Vince came on the song was crazy. Yes, I'm giving y'all flowers right now. Lee don't like compliments. I don't know why. But
not from like, bro, you a goat. We do this every day. We cold.
I just need people to understand why, and you know, it ain't because we just cool that I fuck with your music. It's
when he
like,
threw me the alley-oop of the roller coaster, he was like, I'm gonna call it roller coaster vibes. I was just like, I already got an idea. I was like, I'm gonna do the first person of being on a roller coaster. Yeah. And then just playing that ballpark. One thing about me is like when I do my features, like I'm FeatureLee, so if you give me a subject and I can just bounce around, like I like to be put in the box. I know a lot of people, I know this sound weird, but it's like if you put me in this box, I'm gonna show you like the bounds of this box. Yeah. like I'm gonna bounce around this motherfucker so crazy. You gonna be like, God damn. Like every time I got a song like that have it might even just be the title. You know what I'm saying? That might just make you be like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. Like I got an idea for that, and I'll just run with it. Sometimes I'll run out of shit and then I have to go into something else. But first off, I'll start with that, like, for sure. But on this one, went straight through. Yeah. I don't know what made you inspired by it.
No, they gave me like the breadcrumbs at the end, like take us home with this. And they was like, you got like 8 bars. I'm like, God damn, what am I doing 8 bars? But you know, I just was like, man, Lee had did his thing, and I just felt like it needed a melodic vocal ending to kind of carry it out, you know what I'm saying, to bring it home. And that's what was so dope with the project was there's times when me and Tay took up, you know, maybe 60, 70, 80% of the song, and then we like, Lee, take us home, you know. And this was one of the songs where they took up a majority of the song, and they was like, Vince, take us home. And I think, you know, the take it home part reminds me of Bernie Mac, you know what I'm saying, because they always said Bernie Mac went last because you can't follow him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how good of a closer Bernie Mac is as a comedian. And so it was like, with that chance of like, you got 8 bars, take us home, I was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a challenge of like, here goes 16.
Position at least one time in the project. Like, at least one time, but probably more than once where it's like, they bring you a fire ass idea, the hook cold, they got their verse, the other nigga went, his verse was cold, and it's like, your turn. You like, shit, all right, bet. Like, you know it, but that's what I like. Like, I want to feel like that every time I write a verse. Like, oh yeah, I can't fuck up.
Oh, hold up, my bad. Oh, wait, man, I got to put some. I know I ain't even mean to go there yet, man. Hold up, my bad.
Shout out for the female ratchet acting she was doing for that.
Yeah, shout out to Hefe.
Because I wanted to get into
Hefe.
Supernova before we get out of here too, man.
Boy,
I'm telling y'all, that's the one.
Cause they back to back if I ain't mistaken, right?
A lot of shit.
That's
it's a lot of punchline, and then we have to have fucking like signs so you would know which person was which, because we was tagging in and out. It get more steady towards the end of the track, but in the beginning it was so much.
Yeah, and it was super dope. Like Tay said, we had to punch, me and Lee, for the, you know, one of the few times we had to punch with Tay. You know what I'm saying? And Tay we was kind of standing there with the beat, like, all right, who going first? And I said the first line, and then Tay just came and said the second line. Then Lee said the third line on the hook, and then we did the fourth line together. And then after that, it's just like we just kept punching. We stood in front of the mics together, so we just standing there like, your turn. You know what I'm saying? So it was super dope, man. Like, again, the there was a lot of growth, I think, for all of us as artists on this collab, man, because the punching in, the vocal stuff, that was all Tae's world, and Supernova is like the perfect way of seeing how he brought that out of us. So yeah, Supernova is that one.
I'm telling you, I stand on that. Supernova is the one.
I feel like Supernova speak to all the spiritualists, like people that really be into they self and knowing they self and stuff like that. And that's why I love the song so much, because I love to talk about outer space. Like outer space is just, it's the unknown. It's like it's really imagination land. Yeah. And you can personify it. You can do whatever you want to, because don't nobody really know what's up there.
No.
So I fuck with it, and I was trying to make the sound like that. Like, I really outer space themed the fuck out of that mixing.
Yeah, he did. Crazy.
And once you put me in that box, it was like outer space. I was like, all right, good. This is like my brain just lock in. Like, I got so many bars for outer space. Like, as soon as he said this shit, I'm like, watch this. So that's how I think about it. But I ain't gonna lie, that ain't my favorite song. So I don't know why y'all listen.
Hey, kudos to y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
And what y'all know, we appreciate the platform, man, for bringing us on. It's my second time here, but every time I see y'all now, I'll be like, what up, though?
Facts.
Hey, shout out to you brothers for all the hard work, man.
Yeah.
Keep that music coming through. Everything you got going, let me know when that book ready.
Yeah.
Everything. Keep us posted with everything, man.
Sure.
We locked in anyway, man. So we talked to a couple times. So
let me know if you need an extra.
I'm always looking for actors, man. Always. I'm always looking for actors, and I can easily, they got actor, places you can go to find people who aspire to be, but I just love the authenticity of me and my friends doing it. You know what I'm saying? And us building it from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? And when it blow, it's gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? That did the hard work and put it in. That's gonna get seen. Yeah. So, bro, crazy. Hey, yo,
dog done had some moments tonight.
Hey, yo.
I was trying to be mature, man.
Thank you.
You had to be very mature tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Trolling, man.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it.
It's worse. Like when it replayed, it was way worse. Like
it was way worse, bro.
Yeah.
You can see who the adult of this group.
Clearly.
That put it in them was crazy.
That was wild.
Bro,
I was being mature. I
had to relight the cigar that was already lit.
Y'all had a lot of pauses, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm trying to conduct it.
not the DJ scratch.
Yeah, man. Man, y'all know what it is, man. The classic night tonight. Anything, fellas, before we get out of here?
Shout outs to something. What's up?
Hey, man, shout out to First Thought, man. Shout out to P, Hefe. Shout out to Say Ray.
Gang.
Shout out to the boy Nate. Be in this motherfucker with me. Mature TaeNino, the music shop. I always gotta, at least shout out to everybody that's in this bitch. And then be on the lookout for this music, but I encourage everybody to just vibe with the project one time. Love, hate, everywhere, man. I'm telling y'all, ain't no way, especially if you smoke or if you just like vibing music, even if you don't smoke, you go on them little car rides, I'm telling you, pop that bitch on, you can shuffle that motherfucker if you got to. You gon' fuck with it, on top.
Shit. I want to give a shout out to everybody here, everybody that's been rocking with me from Pontiac for sure. This like one of my last nights out here for a minute. So it's a bittersweet moment for sure, because y'all done shaped me into a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? When I first came out here last year, it was like I was still real introverted. I ain't really trust a lot of people. I ain't fuck with nobody like that. But over the time, all the love y'all be giving me, y'all done completely changed my mindset on things. Y'all helped me grow up in a lot of different ways. So I appreciate y'all for that.
No doubt, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to the music shop, man. When I came out to Pontiac, man, the music shop was something I was hearing about, man. So it's real dope to be here, man, because this is what I heard was the thing in Pontiac, man. So to be on this thing, man, it's super dope. You know, shout out to my bros, man.
What you pointing at me for?
I told you. I told you.
Shit, man. You didn't tell me shit.
So yeah, man. Shout out to my bros, man. TaeNino. I felt like I said a pause moment, but I was like,
You didn't.
okay,
Bro.
thank you. Appreciate it.
I'ma say it. He traumatized.
Appreciate it. I am traumatized. I'm watching all my words, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, I'm trying to see if he picking up the cigar. I'm like, oh fuck, like, man. But no, man. Shout out to FeatureLee and TaeNino, man.
Appreciate the salute too, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
Major shout out to y'all.
Shout out y'all boys, man. Y'all really created a solid project, man.
Appreciate y'all
All the way through.
Hey, you know it's dope hearing it from y'all because like you would think an R&B project, like of course like our female friends and shit, they gonna be like, yo, yeah, it's a vibe. But it be your male like peers that you be like, I wonder how, you know, if they gonna actually receive it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of niggas be trying to act like they just don't listen to no vibes.
At
Like,
first,
I'm just
you know.
riding around all day trapping. Which some of my homies do though, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, you need, and even the niggas did drive-bys, the 70s soul music back in the day. So you need something.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
And you know we I mean shit we real niggas and
It's
niggas
the
listen to
music
R&B
shop.
music, and then at first it was more hip hop based, but man since time and expelled and we started seeing it's a lot of dope R&B music around here too, so we had to start embracing it. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to get credit where credit's all the way due. You know what I'm saying? And we standing on what we represent too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just hip hop; it's hip hop and R&B. So
It's the music shop.
hey, there you
Real
go,
talk,
man.
real talk.
You the first one to say
talk.
shop. You know what I'm saying? So hey D man, anything else?
I'm good to go, man. Like I said, y'all keep that music coming, man.
Hey, appreciate everybody that's been tapped in live on the Live 365 app, the Music Shop, however y'all tapped in. Hey, major shout out to MinoShotDat. He over here shooting the video. So in a minute, man, it's going to be on YouTube. We're going to chop it up. We're going to have it shopped on TikTok, on all the streaming sites, man. Go ahead and stream your, plug your platforms real quick before y'all last song come in, man. Or last couple songs come in.
Y'all can find me on Facebook at TaeNino Goated, Instagram at Official TaeNino, TikTok Official TaeNino. Tap in with me. We going up, man.
you can find me at FeatureLee on everything, man. Or on Facebook it's FTLee, but everything else FeatureLee. All one word, no space, no underscore, no weird shit. Look up First Off First. That's my company and my brand. And shout out to the game, man.
You already know what it is, man. World heavyweight champ, everything vibey, man. Mature to serve it. Check me out, Maturity Productions on all platforms, man. That's all you need to know. Remember that name.
And Cuz on here snapping pics. He cold.
Hey, shout out to Cuzzo, man. Man, y'all know what it is. Gang, Ride Out Mix Show. And we'll be back Friday. Hey, we got your man Tons coming up here too, man. I forget the date, but we got him booked. I want to say it's in October, so make sure you come hang around, man, because I know y'all done cooked up a couple times before too, man.
Yeah, we still got to finish Nobody Vibing Like This too.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I'm going back to the city. Y'all about to hear a lot of more league music.
I
for
want
sure.
my feature with Times.
Okay, good.
Fact.
Make sure he get his feature with
I'm
Tons,
for sure
man.
gonna set that
That's
up.
the
'cause
homie,
that's gonna be
man.
so crazy.
You the plug, man. Throw your man the alley oop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I played some music leads for Times. That's how even got the conversation got started. He was like, I want to work with him.
Okay.
I want to work with him. So
Okay.
you definitely gonna make that happen.
It's mutual, so it's a lot.
We'll throw a classic on, man, and we'll on the ride out of here, man. Before it officially go all the way off the air, man. Hey, y'all know what it is. It's gang, man. Dee-Ler, Mo Tizzy, DJ Nuff said. Hey, we out of here, man. I'ma let Roller Coaster Vibes, Supernova. Hey, love, hate. Stream that shit up. TaeNino, FeatureLee, Mature to Serve It. We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Enough said. Yak Town. Y'all know I had to get the best. Hey yo, free the realest. Let's go.
Nah, whoever said he the verse king betray y'all. I shoot a butt of lines like 13 with Trey Ball. Give me a dozen rappers, 12 stock, tons of passes. I'm 9 times out of 23 running with magic. In Dream State, Robinson, grade 5 of the Lakes, Firebird, flapping you wings, even Scotty get A. See how I glide, jersey number 10. Ground +4, known to smoke in Philly with the Sons of Men.
Enough said, niggas dead, turn the mics on.